Hi, I'm Fatima, Estefania, Peña, Romero.
Hi, my name is Paola, Concepción, Arellano, González.
Hi, my name is Karla, Rosales, Izquierdo.
Hello, my name is Enrique Martínez.
Hi, my name is García, López. We're today with the doctor and professor Charlie Carlos Augusto González. Hi, Charlie.
Hi, Sarah. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Thank you. He's a professor. He's an organic chemistry professor at UMX. So I want to ask you how long have you been teaching at university?
Teaching here in the university. Well, I start early at my 23 years. So it must be around 15 years.
Oh,
okay.
So that's great. So you got a lot of experience in this time, and maybe you can see that this is specifically this subject is maybe difficult or stressful for a lot of students.
A bit.
Personally, Martin. So what advice can you give youth for be better?
Well, the best way to learn organic chemistry and in everything in general is to make the exercise. Remember that your brain is a muscle and it can learn if you do it again and again. So the best way to learn organic chemistry is making exercise. Okay?
So the practice is
the practice is the key.
And what motivated you to become a professor?
To be a professor? Well, it was certainly the first time that I was a teacher. It was a satisfactory event in my life. I was talking with other students that they have a lot of problems with the subject, and I had certain facility for it. Okay, so I tried to teach in my way, and they like it. So that's what inspired me at that time.
Yeah,
okay.
So personally, the comment, he's my professor in organic chemistry, and personally, I think you, with your classes, for me, I developed in my experience with the mechanism. So I can tell you that thank you for teaching me and help me with
the
subject. And so I hear that some professors tell about we begin to learn organic chemistry when they start to teaching. So
yes, that's also a very that's a facility. When you become a teacher, you need to first understand what you are doing to explain it to your students. So in the process, you're also learning, and you're using the same process to teach to your students. If you're learning, that's more fresh. Okay, that's the why, because you have to make the exercise, check it, maybe do it bad to do it wrong, to understand why there's so many problems at the moment of teaching. Okay.
So that it's hard. So you know now that if you want to be better in organic chemistry, you need to repeat and do a lot of the extra. So thank you.
It was a pleasure. Take care.
Take care.
We really appreciate your time and insights today. So I want to ask you, what is your area of specialization in organic chemistry?
Thank you, Fatima. It's a pleasure working with you. Well, my specialty, my PhD was in chemistry science, specifically in organic chemistry, but I like to work in medical organic chemistry. What is this? is the research or investigation of new molecules that have a pharmacological effect in the body, like antipyretic, antibacterial, antifungal compounds.
Oh, this is really amazing field of organic chemistry, and I think it's so important for the new advances of medicine. But what kind of research projects are you currently working on? Specific what?
Well, we are working right now in the obtain of a molecules that have a tetrazole.
Okay.
We start with the acrylonitrile reagent, and we are going to make a cyclization. That compound, we hope that it has antibacterial effects.
Okay. What is the importance of these new molecules that? I know this for kill bacteria.
That's right.
But what is the advantage of the actual pharmacs or drugs that have the same utility?
Okay. This is due to the bacterial resistance. What is this? In the near future, we are going to have a problem with the bacteria. Why? They are beginning to have a great resistance against our medicaments, against the medicines.
We need to find new
molecules or new methods to end them.
Okay. I know this is a long investigation, but for you, how long have you been working on this specific topic?
Well, in this specific topic, I started working more or less 2 years ago. However, I have made another investigations. The first one was in antivirals. Specifically, I work against the HIV and the family of the COVID compounds. That was in 2011.
I know, and I think you have a very special interest of chemistry, but medicine in the same way.
That's right.
I hope your research, I know is, I suppose, very recent, but I think you're very passionate about this topic.
Thank you, Fatima.
Okay, doctor, the first question is, what is the more exciting thing about chemistry?
The most exciting thing about chemistry. Okay. Well, I like to see the common knowledge of that we have, like a circle. This is the knowledge that that humankind has. And when one is searching one subject that is new to the society of for us, we are slowly making bigger this circle. And that's very exciting because that part is yours. And it's a new contribution to humankind.
Okay. Your answer is very interesting, doctor. And the second and last question is, for you, what skills or knowledge consider important to students?
Okay. Well, skills, there's a lot of skills that we search in a new student. Okay. Like that he's a hard worker, he must be very resilient, he must be, for me there are two that are very specific for chemists, for chemistry students. One is the resilience, the skill that even if you fail, you keep going and don't let the investigation, don't abandon the studies. You keep going until you have your objective. And the second one is imagination. We need a lot of that because, a lot of times we are explaining something that we can see with our eyes. So we must imagine in our minds first, to then explain it or teaching about it.
Okay. Likewise, I consider that imagination and resilience are important skills to students and their training as chemists. It was a pleasure to conduct the interview with you, doctor. Thank you for your answers and see you.
Thank you too, please. Hi, Karla.
I'm Karla. I'm curious about how students participate in research activities or projects. So how do students get involved in projects activities within your department?
Well, I kidnapped them. No, that's a joke. Okay? Well, when I teach them about the chemistry, many of them are very interested. So I take them to the laboratory, and some of them stay there, and they start to make their practice, their social service, and if they like it, they can do a thesis there in the laboratory.
That is very interesting because students need more learning about chemical.
Of course, yes. They need a lot of information.
Yes.
Okay.
And the next question: teaching can be challenging, and
Sometimes, yes.
but also wonderful.
Of course.
So, how do you keep your students get motivated and engaged?
Of course, how they keep motivated when the classes of the laboratory, right?
Yeah.
Well, the first one is that I ask them to be that they must eat. They must have a good nutrition. Okay. The second one is that my class is very freestyle. Why? Because I treat them like adults. They are not children for me anymore. So I say that it's their responsibility. If they want to come, they are free to come. If they don't want, they are free to not come.
Okay, the students need.
Also, I don't like to leave homework. However, well, I don't grade the homework. I leave the homework if they want to do it.
Okay.
The ones that are interested are going to do it. Those that doesn't want it, they are going to focus in the other subjects that they like. Okay?
Thanks.
You're welcome. It was a pleasure, Karla.
There is a two question for you, but it is for your experience with the professor. The first question is there anything would you like to add about your professor in the faculty?
To add to what? Sorry?
Is there anything you'd like to add about your experience?
Okay. As professor here in the faculty. Okay, well, the part of the research that we make here in the fourth floor is very satisfying for the students, because when they go to the laboratories, when they are taking their classes, they are missing the practical part, even in the labs, because we only teach a minimal part, and then they can enter to the practical part like an industry, and they start to purify, to make the reactions. That part is when they take note about all the things that they are going to do in their working life.
About your experience in the classroom, this is you are a teacher in the classroom.
Of course.
This is a experience that with the laboratory. Is the school?
They are similar but not the same. Okay. Because, for example, in organic chemistry, we teach you about the mechanisms, the reagents, and we do it all in the board. That's funny, because I imagine it like it's a puzzle.
Okay.
However, when you come to the lab, you are going to see the practical part. You are going to see the explosions, the fire, the change in the matter, and you are going to experience all the things that you cannot see in the classroom.
What is your experience favorite in the laboratory?
Well, in the laboratory, when we make N octane.
Okay.
Because-
this is a practice 3 semester or
In third semester, right?
Okay.
Uh-huh.
The second question for you, this is what is advice would you give to students who are interested in pursuing a career in chemistry or science?
Well, first, they have to like it. If they don't like it, I will say, well, you must work in what you want to do. Now, if you are already here, my best counsel will be to have patience. The experiments only are going to be the 10% are going to be successful. 90% of them are going to be failures. Then don't focus on the failures. Focus on your objective. Okay? That will be my counsel.
That this is very important. Do you work that I like so much, no? That for me this is important at the chemistry. That there are persons that I don't know. I don't like the chemistry, no? The
Okay.
other areas. No?
Yes, that's right.
Okay, so bueno, thank you for the questions and you answer my questions. Thank you.
It was a pleasure, Karla. Take care.
So that is all, and see you the next time. Thank you so much.
Thank you. See you.
Corten.